Welcome in, everyone. The Glad Dad back again here with Mike McKinnon. Mike, how we doing tonight?
We're great, Adam. Couldn't be any better, man. Looking forward to this one. Daytime racing in Charlotte. Going to be a little slick, a little hot, and a little fast, man. I can't wait.
Absolutely, man. We're here for 140 laps tonight with the Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series for the Queen City 200 mile and a half here. I love Charlotte. It's freaky fast. The trucks just handle so good around this track.
Yeah, they do to a point. They can push you a little off a four if you hit it a little hot, maybe a little loose, but these things are fun at this track. The draft matters just a little bit. Your corner entries matter. These guys are going to put on a hell of a show. That's what I know.
Absolutely, man. Well, let's take a look here. After race number 2, the season standings, Malik Ray leading the way by 18 points over Tristan Bruce. Daniel Falkingham, Daniel Falkingham up 2 spots into 3rd. Stephen Miles into 4th. Jeff Merck up 6 spots into 5th, tied with Brandon Broadfoot, who also moved up a spot. And Adam Lichty in 7th. Dustin Cowan in 8th. David Flanagan 9th, and Michael Pambrun in 10th place. Looks like we got 10 seconds left here in practice. Then we'll get this thing going.
Yeah, pretty interesting practice times. Everybody's pretty close to each other. Well, this should be a really good qualifying session, Adam.
Yes, sir, it should. And just so everybody's on the same page here, there's only 1 lap here in qualifying for the Synergy Truck Series. So they got to make it. Yeah, they got to make it count.
That'll make it interesting for sure, because you dive it in too hard into one, you can get loose in a big hurry. So we'll just have to see how everybody negotiates it.
Looks like Adam Lichty on track first, getting ready to roll off here.
I like the new paint scheme.
Oh yeah, a little Cracker Barrel. I love me some Cracker Barrel.
Absolutely. He had the Days of Thunder type scheme for a long time, but it's good to see a little Cracker Barrel roll out here as we in the South, in the heart of North Carolina, and at the home base of NASCAR.
We got Matthew Wood out here. Oh, looks like he's in the 16 instead of the 21 tonight. Matthew Cummins on track. Well, on pit road, getting ready to roll out here. Frank Chavez already around he goes.
Yeah, this is a new driver for me. I have not seen him before. We'll have to see how he does in his Ford. Not a lot of guys racing Fords anymore, so I'm kind of surprised at that.
Man, I love me a Ford F-150 now. They just look good to me.
Yeah, I didn't say they couldn't pull you out of a mud hole. I'm just not sure they race real good.
That's right.
Chavez. Like chat up.
Yeah, it looks like Malik Ray with the fastest lap so far, 30.53, and Stephen Miles with a 5.7.
Yeah, real close margins right there.
See what Matthew Cummins can do here. He's on the back stretch right now.
Another new paint scheme for me. That's a good looking paint scheme as well.
Oh yeah, that interstate batteries, love it. Oh, Matthew Cummins to 6. Well, now to 7th as Tristan Bruce picks up the 6th spot. Parson Freeman in 7th now. See where Curtis Banks is going here. Crossing that start-finish line. Looking pretty good. 7th place.
Yeah, good lap out of Curtis.
And David Flanagan coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, this should be pretty fast, I would imagine.
Oh, David a little bit loose there out of 2. turn number 4. Let's see what he can do here. I think he's going to be a pretty fast cat tonight.
Oh, just 9th.
Not too shabby.
30.869. No, not bad. Looks like we had some late guys come in. So right now we're showing 26 trucks in the field. We'll see if everybody gets to take the time.
I like it. Daniel Falkingham here. Crossing the line. What's it going to be? 5th fastest here.
Yeah, it's interesting. The top 5 are separated by 6/100ths of a second.
That's quick. Brandon Broadfoot now getting ready to start his lap. See where it takes him, running to the top side.
I agree with that.
I do too.
I could be wrong though, Adam. I have been many days, but I know whenever I was trying a few laps around here, that was the quickest on the little bit cooler tires.
Coming out of turn 4, we'll see what Brandon Broadfoot can do here as he crosses the line. And that's going to put him up to 12th position. As we got Kenny Reel just crossed the start-finish line. Where's that going to put him? Up to 14th.
Ethan Eckert, good lap up into 7th with the 30.6. We didn't get to see him out there, but 30.6 for Ethan Eckert.
And looks like we got Matt Lee rolling off pit road here, as qualifying is done here.
Oh, I did not get in time to make his effort.
No, he didn't.
As I said, that's a fast driver as well, though. He'll be on the move.
Let's take a look here at our driver cams for tonight. Matthew Cummins, Brandon Broadfoot, and Matt Wood showing their faces tonight on the cams.
Matthew David Wood, winner at Bristol last week as we get into round 3 here. This one should be an interesting one. Daytime, I like that. Nighttime gets a little bit top dominant. The bottom works for a while, but this will be interesting for me.
Absolutely, and let's get down to the starting lineup. Starting on the pole tonight, Malik Ray in the 88 and Matthew Wood. In row 2, Stephen Miles and Jonathan Cofield. Row number 3, Daniel Falkingham with Jeff Merck. In row 4, Ethan Eckert and Adam Lichty. And in row 5, Casey Sprinkle with Tristan Bruce.
Yeah, that'll bring us to row 6. We'll see Max Dindy. He had a great run at Bristol last week alongside Robert Brill in the 12. I'm sorry, in P12. Row 7, that'll bring us Brandon Broadfoot. He'll be alongside the Mullet Man, Curtis Banks, in P14. Row 8, we'll see Kenny Reel in the number 11 machine. He'll be alongside David Flanagan in the 31. Row 9, that'll bring us to Carson Freeman. And then he'll be alongside the 33 of Matthew Cummins. And row 10, we'll see Frank Chavez in the 23 and Ed Osborne on the man on the cut line for points right now. We'll bring it up in P20, Adam.
In row 11, Terry Wilson with Joshua McCullough. And in row 12, Trevor Oswinart and Matt Lee. Kenneth McCullough Jr. and Keith Haley in row 13. As these drivers are rolling off here.
I'm interested. Got a little cloud cover. Should have a little bit of grip. See Matthew Dave Wood. He's going to show 21 on your scoring, but he's in the 16 machine there on the outside. I'm real interested with Jonathan Cofield in the last couple weeks in another place that I call. He has just been on a hot streak. He's had 2 straight wins, and then he got second place by about 7/100ths of a second the other day. So he has been driving fantastically well lately.
Absolutely. And let's take a look here at the weather real quick. 103-degree track temp. My, oh my, it's going to be slick out there with 83 in the air and 10 miles per hour west-northwest. And there we go. Now we've got Matthew Wood in the correct number.
There we go. Yeah, we're just trying to little trading paints action there. That would have been interesting to call a primered field race, wouldn't it? That'd be neat.
You know it. Let's talk about a challenge. All right, here we go. Getting ready to take the green flag here. Malik Ray, Matthew Wood. Green flag in the air. Come on, boys, let's go.
That decent start there. Everybody trying to get a push. Malik not quite letting them all just get that push, so he gets a good start up on the bottom stuff, and Miles coming right through there. Daniel Falkingham, all these guys on the bottom. It should be good for a little while, but the tires will go away, and they'll start to migrate a little higher and higher as we go.
Yeah, I've seen that in practice. They had a pretty lengthy practice here, an hour, and man, there were moves being made all over the place. And yes, they did migrate up. Here comes Matthew Wood on the high side. Malik Ray going to shut that down real quick.
Man, what a first lap for Carson Freeman in a 4. He's up 6 spots after 1 lap. Matthew Lee up 6 spots. These guys got a heck of a restart.
The 7 down low, the 21 up top. Daniel Falkingham in 4th place here. Everybody else pretty much nose to tail. Carson Freeman looking good here, just like Mike said. Having a dang good run so far. I know we're only on lap 3, but man, oh man, he's up there where they're not.
Yeah, and it's paying dividends. He's up 7 positions, all the way up into the top 10 from 17th there. I mean, literally in 3 laps. That may tell you he's going a little hard. Maybe Gladhead, what do you think? He might be going a little hard, working them tires a little
man,
extra.
I can't tell you I'm not a pro.
Well, neither am I. We'll just have to wait and see.
Matthew Wood, though, taking the lead away from Malik Ray as Falkingham moves up into the 3rd spot. Ethan Eckert now in 4th. And there goes the 12 of Ethan Eckert around the high side.
Yeah, he got Merck in tow. Tristan Bruce, number 2 in the points. He's coming up with him. Cofield there on the bottom. Really good push out of Jeff Merck.
Yeah, Jeff Merck giving a really good push, just like he said, to the 12. And that's the guy I'm going for tonight here, Mike, is Jeff Merck. That guy's super quick here. Oh, as he gets clear of the 88, slides down, and now he's going to look underneath the 12 as he moves up into 3rd place.
Yeah, I'm watching these professional drivers here. They're falling back a little bit. That's telling me a lot of these guys might be going out too quick, and we got a yellow on the course. Let's see if we can figure out where that Adam Lichty, it looks like, possibly.
Very well. Yep, he's in the grass. Not where you want to be.
No.
And it looks like he's got a repair flag here. All right, let's take a look here. It looks like Robert Brill as well.
Yeah, Max Dinda, he's on pit road.
Let's see.
Oh, it started way up in front there.
Way checkups.
Wow, big contact with these guys.
And
yeah, somebody got loose and checked up.
Looks like it is the 7 here. Let's take a look real quick. There we go. From the chopper cam. Yeah, there we go. That's the action. The 58 gets checked up. Looks a little loose.
It's a kind of a weird situation. He got loose. I don't know if he was getting too big of a run on someone and checked himself up, but Cofield, I usually don't see that out of the 58 machine.
Looks like he got a little tight. Got a little tight and then got up into Casey, sprinkled just a smidge, and the truck didn't like it. It had no air, so it really couldn't recover.
Yeah, that's a lot of it, I believe, the air situation. I think he just had a big run on on Bulkingham there. But as I just said, I think that the pros were laying back a little bit, saving a little tire, and these guys maybe just a little misjudgment. But that's all we can do at this point. Just have to wait and see how it shakes out down the road here.
Looks like we've got some wave rounds happening here. And nobody pitting. We're going to see here. Fuel, we got fuel, the fuel window here, or not fuel window, but the fuel capacity in these trucks tonight are 75%, with 4 sets of tires over the wall and 0 fast repairs.
Yeah, it should be somewhere around 32, 33 laps, I would assume.
On a tank of fuel, yes. Do believe
mandatory
so.
caution that I believe it's at 70 as well.
No takers down pit road that I see.
Nope.
David Flanagan, Robert Brill just repairing some damage. Ooh, the back of that 31 machine of David Flanagan, a little tore up.
Yeah, the 8 took a big shot to the front end up toward the outside wall, but he's able to continue to roll. Maybe it wasn't as bad as it looked.
Yeah, it's a little wobbly there on the grill, but
that's one of the better paint jobs I've ever seen. Is that a Coors Banquet? You don't ever see that one.
oh, let's go back to it. Yeah, Coors. Something like that. Maybe not a banquet. Yeah,
Not
it
a
is.
banquet,
it is.
maybe.
Yeah, it's a banquet. Yeah, Coors Banquet.
Yeah, it just looked like that color it can.
Yep, Coors Banquet.
There it is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Coors Banquet. We'll get him a little TV time if he's got to run in the back for a little bit.
Robert Brill looked pretty good in practice, though.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure these guys had plenty of speed. It's just that, just unfortunate. A little tight racing there, lost a little air, and that's what we got. See the 003 of Kenneth McCullough back there.
As these drivers going to take the green flag, it's going to be Eckert and Wood leading us to the green on this restart at lap 8. Green flag back in the air. Here we go once again.
Good start out of MDW there. You see Tristan Bruce going to follow him right through. Malik with a big push on Eckert.
Tristan Bruce has got Falkingham right behind him as well. I think Tristan Bruce is going to do something here out of turn 4. Boy, he's got some momentum. There he goes. Oh, thought better of it. Just wasn't quite clear, or maybe he was and just chickened out.
Now, these two guys have raced against each other a lot on Friday nights the last couple years, so they'll trade wins here and there. So Tristan, very fast, real-life racer, like I said last week. I'm not sure if it's Legends cars, what it is, but real-life racer right there in the Charlotte area, I believe.
Wow, how about that? Yeah, Tristan Bruce now up into the 2nd spot. Falkingham into 3rd. Casey Sprinkle and Matt Lee in the 04 duking it out here side by side. Now they get to
Matt
pick it
Lee
up.
already up 17 spots. That's impressive. I mean, I know we got a little break with the caution, but 17 spots when he didn't, he wasn't able to make his qualifying effort because he got in late.
That's right. Looking good so far. Already up another spot here. Up into 7th place. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this 04. I'm not familiar with Matt Lee at all, so looks like he's putting on a show right now.
Yeah, he's raced with Nazareth many years. He's a multiple-time champion.
Oh,
he's
okay.
super fast racer.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Why he's up 17 spots here. Tristan Bruce now following the 3rd as Falkingham into 2nd. A lot of jostling for position here.
There's a lot of hard running at the beginning here. I expected, some drop off, which we're getting at about 3/10, but we're only on lap 12. But these guys doing a great job of keeping up the speed, but you can start to see now they're kind of losing a tenth here and there. I believe the fastest man that time was Falkingham. He was about six 100ths faster than our leader, Matthew David Wood.
Stephen Miles has the 04 underneath him here. You can see the Nazar off the back of it. Matt Lee, there it is right there. Nazar Racing Network.
Yeah, that's the one thing, Brandon Broadfoot. He just kind of lets you bring what you run as long as you got the right number on it.
Well, up to 6th, so he's up 18 spots here, Mike. Looking fantastic so far.
Yeah, we got a few of the Nazar guys. They got the leader, and then Tristan Bruce, Matt Lee, all in the top 10 right here. So they're showing out a little bit for us.
Side by side here, Ray and Bruce. Got the 7 with the draft push here to the 88, and he's going to get clear of Tristan Bruce. The 7 trying to do the same thing as well. Around the outside, oh, he's a little loose coming out of 2, but he's going to do it. He's going to make it clear. Now the 04 of Matt Lee looking to make a spot happen on the 3.
Yeah, Tristan got a little bit loose as well as he got real close to the wall. Folks, if you haven't ran Charlotte before, it doesn't look like it's very difficult, but you have a drop off into 1. You can get loose real quick. 3 and 4, if you do not take the, whoa, Matt Lee, if you do not take the correct angle into that corner, the wall will come up and bite you so fast. It's unbelievable.
Quick, very quickly. Ethan Eckert now has got trouble. The 4 of Carson Freeman now trying to take the spot away. Ethan Eckert started in 2nd here and has fallen back.
Yeah, Carson Freeman, a new driver for me. I don't believe I've ever called him, but he is really showing out right now. As we said, he's up 10 positions, almost 11 if he can complete the pass here. He's doing a tremendous job this far.
Yep, Casey Sprinkle in 8th though, just settled in right now. Not really racing anybody. Got a nice little gap out back here with Joshua McCullough in 9th. And Jeff Merck was battling for the lead, or up in the top 3, and now has found himself back in 10th.
Yeah, I kind of like what Sprinkle's doing. He's got a little bit of gaps and get a little clean air on the nose, maybe save a little tire, run these boys down toward the end of the run here before pit stops.
Yeah, I think that's the strategy. He's not really pushing, I'd say. I mean, he is running 31.6s. The leader ran a 31.81, so I mean, he is pretty fast.
He is fast. And you can see, we're starting to see the tire drop off. We're down about a second away from the best lap so far of the race. So we're down. Right. Everyone's just about dropped a second already.
Well, you're going to see who is saved and who is not, because there was jostling for position here on the restart, and I think there's going to be some jostling for position now as these tires come down and wear away. You're going to see who saved and who did not.
Absolutely, and you see Malik, he has started to put the pressure on Matthew just a little quicker. He's about half a tenth quicker each lap. He's got that, of course, he's got a little draft. That's going to help him as well. And Stephen Miles, he's bringing himself. Here comes Bruce. He must have got her cooled down a little bit. He's had a good run back into the top 5.
Matt Lee up to 4th, though, just taking that spot away from Tristan Bruce. Now, as Tristan falls to 5th, Matt Lee now in 4th place, looking snazzy, if I do say so myself. Let's hop on board here. As you can see, that trending line from him started in the 24th spot and has now climbed his way up to 4th as the caution comes out.
Falkingham. Look around Falkingham.
Yeah, let's take a look here and see what happened to Daniel Falkingham. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Not good there.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know if he was positioning himself or if the other truck next to him just came down. It might have been, Aswarnoff.
And let's take a look here, go a little bit further here. Yep. Looks like Astronaut comes down just a little bit there.
Yeah, just worried about the wall, just position himself a little bit.
All good. We'll get back up there and get back going again.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was wanting that long run all the way through. We may see some takers right here. I believe if I'm back around, 12th, 13th, 14th, I might come down and give me some tires right here.
You know it. Got 4 sets. Might as well.
Oh, yeah,
everybody's coming down.
That'd be about right. I mean, you break it off into 25 lap sections. Still have 40 to go. So, yeah, you need a little more than that, but I'm sure we'll get a longer run at some point. So, not a bad move from anyone here.
Looks like the only person that did not pit is Max Dinda. Let's see, do we got any takers on tires? No, we don't.
Yeah, looks like just fuel.
Looks like the 21 of Matt Wood is the guy with the tires here as he loses some spots. So looks like he's going to absolutely destroy these guys on the restart.
I would say so. I think he'll be able to drive away. As I said, I believe the mandatory caution is at lap 70, I believe.
Yes, sir. After the leader crosses to start 71, the caution will waive.
Yeah, so I don't think, I don't think they can make it to that point. So they'll take their tires at their next section. I'd say Matthew Wood is going to be up and gone here in just a little bit.
And it looks like he's going to be starting 10th, though. I mean, it's risks versus reward.
Yep. Yes. And he'll restart tires, a little colder. He may not fire off as quite as good, but within a couple laps. And Dinah, you remember he got caught in that wreck early. He's probably trying to just get a lap back here for free. He probably does have 8 or 9 more laps of fuel. I'm sure he got fuel while he got a little work in the pits.
Yeah, he did. Down there for a little over 4.5 seconds. Yeah, he got a little splash and go on lap 7. And he's going to opt to take the outside lane as Malik Raid's going to drop down to the bottom. I think that's a good move there. Good call.
Yeah, absolutely. Not taking the tires. They should have enough grip still built up for the bottom to work. We'll see, though. Dinah up there. He'll be up there with Stephen Miles, Matt Lee, with Merck. That's a pretty tough bunch of competitors up there toward the top right now.
All right, as they head down the back stretch at a slow 55 miles per hour. Woo! Just takes forever to get around this track.
I feel like you're going about 5. I called a race at Pocono the other day. That has to be the longest pace lap in all NASCAR driving. It takes forever to get around.
I just called Pocono on Wednesday Night League. And yeah, it was a little over 2 minutes to get around that track. It's unbelievable. All right, here we go. Pace truck is off. Time to go back green.
Yeah, I'm really looking for these guys to get spread out a little bit. I thought we were all set for a long run there. Just unfortunate. That's what I'm waiting to see. That long run. Great start by Dinah. He's going to jump down in front of Malik. Malik said, no, I'm going out here.
Brendan Broadfoot actually got in the wall there on the restart. Looks like he got a little bit loose. And it's going to lose a ton of spots here as they're freight training him on the bottom. And let's take a look here at Matthew Wood in 7th, already up 3 positions, running the high side. And going to put him 3 wide here. Casey Sprinkle on the bottom, McCullough in the middle. Oh, Wood, they got nothing for Wood. Look at this.
No. I mean, he's going to be a second a lap faster here. He should just be driving. I don't mind the strategy. I can drive away, get all the clean air I need. Oh, somebody in the wall hard right there.
It's like Casey Sprinkle.
Might have been Sprinkle, yeah.
Now the 21 looking low on the 48 of Max Dinda. And yes. Matthew Wood to the lead, and he's going to say, see you later, alligator.
Yeah, he's going to set sail, get all the clean air he can, get as far out as he can before these tires equalize.
Malik Ray, Max Dinda side by side here, and then a little further back, Casey Sprinkle and Stephen Miles here side by side. Here comes the 04 of Matt Lee back up in the mix once again. Kind of lost a little bit of spots there on the pit lane, but now he's finding himself back up here battling again.
Yeah, and you can see the air effect there. I think he probably wanted to hook the bottom a little more, just a little bit of air shoved up just a little. Didn't lose a lot of pace, but probably not quite able to run exactly where he wanted to right there.
Yeah, as we look off the back here of Stephen Miles, you can see the 04 trying to get to the bottom, and you can see he gets just tight. Oh, look, we got three wide battle back there.
Miles get tight, yeah, 3 wide. Somebody else with tires, possibly.
Love what I'm seeing. Very, very competitive here. As a 3 wide back there again.
And you can see Lee just repeatedly getting tight behind Dinah there.
It's kind of slowed him up a little bit as well. Oh, the 12 sticking his nose where it don't belong, according to the 04. Drives the 04 up the track just a little bit with some aero. And now Ethan Eckert taking the spot away in 7th.
Yeah, Freeman, he's got some really good speed right now. See what he can do on the bottom. Hey, I mean, you had to have taken tires. He just easily shooting by people here.
Yes, sir, he did. He did take tires. Carson Freeman on the move. And
fun stuff when you can do that.
What about Casey Sprinkle here? He also took tires, Mike, and he is running the leader down of Matthew Wood. He just slipped right by us.
Yeah, I didn't even see him come through.
Yeah, me either. Next thing I know, I look over at the scoring and timing and see Sprinkle sitting in 2nd as he is running down Wood. But they're on a different tire strategy here. Oh, we got a 3 wide battle here between Freeman, McCullough, and Malik Ray.
I'll show you what a set of tires will do at the end, folks. That's why these guys in the back right now getting past. That's why they're saving the set.
Yeah, but check out Kenneth McCullough Jr. He's in 3rd with no tires. He is saved.
That's crazy.
Yes, he is saved. He's up 22 spots too, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had taken tires. That's pretty incredible. He did a great job saving the rubber. He is running competitively with the leaders.
Unless he went back down and got a splash of fuel, it does show him pitting 1 lap after. So pitting on lap 23 as everybody else pitted on 22. So he may have gotten tires on lap 22 because he is running this faster lap times than the 2 he's chasing down here. So maybe he went back down the lap, the next lap, and got a splash of fuel.
Yeah, I would say so. He was 4/10 faster.
Yeah, he ran a 31.44. They ran a 31.84. Yeah, I would say so. He is on the move for sure.
Getting your moment in the sun there, young man.
Carson Freeman in 4th. Ray in 5th. Stephen Miles kind of just sitting back there at 6th. Matt Lee as well.
That drone cam is incredibly good. I like that.
We got some touching here inappropriately between the 01 and the 3 of Tristan Bruce.
Yeah, shout out to Keith Haley. He's up 17 spots. So these guys just trying to get some track position, take some tires, get some track position for later on.
Liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, definitely. That's going to help them here when they've got to either do a green flag pit stop or another caution. They're up in the field now, so They're going to have a nice restart here.
Yeah, short-term gain for a little, maybe long-term pain, but track position, you just hope for a caution that works out in your favor at this point.
Robert Brill moving up through the field as he had some damage on the front of that truck, the 8, but looks like it's nice and clean now. Oh, Max Dinda a little loose there.
And we got McCullough starting to put the pressure on Sprinkle.
The pressure is on there, Mike, and the 03 is around in second place now.
Yeah, he's showing some incredible speed right now.
And he likes the bottom, too. He's staying glued to the bottom.
Well, that'll save you a little extra tire, they always say, so why not? If you can hold it down there and show this kind of speed, I'd stay right there.
No doubt. And let's see, looks like, do a little catchy here.
Yeah, there's a great battle going on. 11, 12, 13, Cofield, Brill, Eckert. Great battles going on there.
Looks like Kenneth McCullough was a little over a 10th, and the caution comes out again.
Oh, my goodness. Right there where the battle I was talking about. You're going to see Cofield, Brill, they're falling down the road. Something happened between those fellas.
Yeah, Brill down pit road. Cofield as well. Let's take a look here. What happened between Brill, Banks, and Cofield?
Oh, Eckert, a little out of shape, gets into Cofield, into the 8, who had just got repaired. Oh, goodness.
That's a nasty hit there to the rear of the 8. Let's take a look at it one more time here.
Yeah, it looked like Eckert got a little loose, caught it, and then a little oversteered down into Cofield is what it looked like.
And as you can see, the 8 on the high side here. And look at the line the 8's taken. Looks like he comes down the track. Actually comes down the track, pinches the 12. 12 pulls down and gets into Cofield. Just
weird stuff happening. Yeah, a little weird stuff happening today.
On the same real estate, too. Trying to get the same real estate. Looks like we got a lot of drivers coming down pit road now.
I didn't say it's tire time for these boys now.
Oh, 58 at Cofield. Look at the damage on his right front. He's definitely got some toe damage.
Yeah, he may have a little engine damage as well. I think you'll have a little mix bag here. You're gonna have fuel for some guys. You're gonna have tires for the ones that didn't take it. So we may see a complete flip flop here soon. But as we said, this gives these guys, the added track position that they needed.
Like Ray takes some tires. A lot of drivers took tires here. Stephen Miles, Tristan Bruce now with tires. Max Dinda, he's thankful for those. He's been loose the last 10 laps. Ethan Eckert didn't really lose very many spots here.
Now, he got to be the lucky one out of that little bit of incident. I think he was able to drive through it a lot better than the rest.
Yeah, the 8 is destroyed. Cofield down pit road getting damage repaired.
Well, everybody in the chat, what do you think about it so far here? Let us know. Light up that chat. I'm sure that'll help the channel out a little bit.
No doubt.
Light that chat up. Give us something to talk about when these cautions come out.
It's like Freeman and Haley. Ed, you just talked about it. Haley doing what he needed to do now. It's going to restart in the second spot.
Yeah, Wood down a couple spots after the pit stop, and then I'm looking for McCullough. He must have came down. He lost several spots from the pit stop all the way back down to 18th. So he may have had maybe overshot the box, something, but he was right up there. So we know he's got the speed to get back up there. having a little disagreement on whose spot is whose, apparently.
Yeah, not sure what's going on here. They need to get it figured out, though, real quick. There we go.
There we go. It's not too hard in iRacing, folks. It tells you exactly who to stay behind.
So looks like the top three here, Mike. Sorry. The top three on not so fresh tires.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It was 18 laps total, so yeah, they're going to be down a little bit on tires.
Green flag back out. Underway again here at lap 42. And already seeing 3 wide battles here. Haley on the outside here. Max Dinda on the move. Kristen Bruce as well. They're not wasting any time here.
4.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
What's going on? I'm scared.
I thought Merck was taking it 4 wide, and then I look up and it's almost 4 wide in the front. Oh, hold on to it, Tristan. Loose. These new tires.
Man, oh man, Matthew Wood now to the outside of Malik Ray, and Ray with fresher tires than Wood. And, you know, Malik's going to get this, though. I mean, he's got fresher tires.
He should at some point. Yeah, all these guys on the freshies.
Tristan Bruce as well.
Oh, hold on to it again, Tristan. My goodness, he's loose in 3 and 4.
Yeah, but he's got the 48 of Max Dinda pushing him hard.
Yeah, those new tires, he need to get the heat in them.
Oh, easy, boy. Get a little loose, had to drive up the track.
That just tells me he's not comfortable at all being on the bottom right now.
Oh, there we go. 3 wide here. Ethan Eckert now down to the bottom, forcing his way up. Oh, and down pit road he goes.
He might have got a penalty from that last caution. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm assuming that's going to be a pass-through. Yeah, these leagues don't play around anymore. They throw those penalties, man. They want clean racing.
That's right. Yeah, Ethan Eckert did have a black flag, that's for sure. Tristan Bruce settling into 3rd place as of now. But all fresh tires up here in the top 4. Matthew Wood falling back to 5th here. And is under attack from old Jeff Merck, who also has fresh tires. There he goes.
Yeah, Merck will bring the speed. There's no doubt. He's going to run it as hard as he can every single lap. I can't believe he doesn't have his camera on. I'm going to have to get all over him for that.
Yeah, he's definitely on the move, and I liked his pace during practice too, Mike. He looked really fast. Max Dinda kind of dropped off the back of Tristan Bruce here. As Stephen Miles pretty close to Malik, but he's got some action about to happen here behind him. Tristan Bruce searching around, trying to find some grip to get around.
Yeah, he's having a little issues in 3 and 4. Once he gets that settled out, he's got plenty of speed, but he's been loose the first few laps here. He'll get her under control. And yeah, with Merck, as I said, yeah, that's another former NASCAR champion. There's several of them in this group. It's just, of course, I have to be happy about it. I helped found the league, so I'm happy these guys can run with these pros.
Absolutely. And we got Fushi15 in the Twitch chat. What's up, Glad Dan and Mike? How we doing, buddy?
How we going, bud?
Yeah, looks like Jeff Merck running out your top 5 here. All these guys nose to tail. Kenny Reel taking the spot away from the 21 of Matthew Wood. And Joshua McCullough looking low here on the 21. Going to drive him up the track with the arrow. And put them side by side. And check out
Yeah,
Brandon.
Broadfoot, Osborne. Yep.
Look at Broadfoot and Osborne. Ooh, that 21's loose.
Oh, hang on to it, Matthew. Whoopee. Yeah, that front five, they ran out to about 2 seconds over Kenny Reel here, who's running in sixth. Not too big a gap, but they've been able to run away for about 5 seconds away.
And let's get on board here with Brandon Broadfoot. Showing us how it's done right here, running in the 8th spot, having a dang fine run tonight in that 22 machine.
Yeah, he's been running better and better in that 22. I see him race, several times a week. Starting to get a lot more consistent. So, feeling good about his racing he is. Now he's going to try a little different line, a little cleaner air, see if he can get a run on McCullough there. As you can see, almost 180 mile an hour entering their corners. So these guys are moving it around here.
They are. As we move back up front here, Malik Ray leading the way right now. In his happy spot, no doubt about it, which is the number 1 spot.
And it might get interesting before the mandatory caution, though, Adam. I just looked up there. They had a little over 35 laps when we went back to green, so it's going to be really tight, I think, on the fuel.
I think so. Yeah, you're right. That's about the fuel window tonight. But they obviously think they can make it, or they're banking on a caution here.
After the lap time they're putting down, I believe they think they can make it.
And if you couldn't, you'd already know about it right now from watching, looking at your black box there.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Matthew Wood was off track there. Looks like he got a little loose out of 4. Touched the grass a little bit.
This truck's really, really lost the handle there on these older tires. Let's show you how. This is one of the best ones in the league. He's having big major issues right now.
Yeah, running in the 11th spot.
Yeah, he's running a half a second slower than the leaders.
I'm happy with Ed Osborne. Ed had a really good run in there at Bristol, and then got caught up in some mess. But he's back to redeem himself tonight, running in the 9th spot. So super happy to see him up there. Brandon Broadfoot as well, running 8th. Josh McCullough. And look at this guy back here running 14th. Carson Freeman. He was up there battling in the top 5 a couple of restarts ago, and now he's just kind of falling back to 14th and sitting there. Keith Haley as well. Right behind him.
Several different tire strategies right now. That's what we're seeing. But these guys, it's getting spread out now. It's starting to get that long run look unless somebody absolutely just loses it. So we may finally get the long run we've been waiting on. We got 14 laps to go at the line till our mandatory break. So we'll find out about the fuel consumption here pretty quick.
But here's the thing. Haley and Freeman last pitted on lap 22. I don't see them making it. You're talking almost 50 laps here.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make it. If they're trying to flip track position, I understand that, but you're in real danger of getting lapped, or about a lap and a half here if you take too much time on pit road.
Three-tenths of a second lead now, the 88 over the 7. These top 5 guys still nose to tailers. They're getting up on some lap traffic here. That looks like Cofield up in front of them.
Yeah, damage machine. Caught up in that last incident, so yeah, a little bit injured. You see that right front tire still hanging out there, not able to get the repairs he needed on the stop. So hopefully he can hang in there for the next little bit and get that lucky dog come back around.
Yeah, right now he is the lucky dog candidate if the caution was to come out, but ooh. Still a lot
You
of
don't want to have
damage
to
to
take the
fix.
wave around. Yes, sir. Probably down a little on power, aero, all of it.
31 as well, also has some right front damage. And now he is the lucky dog candidate, David Flanagan.
Yeah, that's not what Cofield wanted to see right there.
And he's actually, David Flanagan's a little bit faster than Cofield, so I don't see Cofield getting back up there. It's 2 seconds back now.
Yeah, you're right. He's still about half a tenth to a tenth faster than Cofield at the moment.
And Ethan Eckert, not too far from getting lapped as well. Well, let's see here. Yeah, close. He's about 6 seconds ahead of Ray right now. And they're starting to get spread out here. Looks like Jeff Merck made the pass on Max Dinda, puts him up in the 4th place. Nice big arch.
Really see the tires working now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butt in there, but we're down a second. We're down a second and a half now during this run, according to the leader sheet.
Well, I figured about a 2-second fall off long run, and we're getting close to that. About another half a second, we're going to be all over that.
Yeah, definitely closing in on that.
I don't think we'll see it though. I mean, we've got 8 laps left till we get the competition caution.
Yeah, a couple of these guys are going to be super happy to see that caution.
Yes, sir. Looks like Keith Haley's still out, so maybe they can make it.
Yeah, they may be able to. That's something I should have checked, folks. That's on me. I probably should have checked what 75% was. But the guys on older tires are not turning as many RPMs. They're off the gas longer, so they may be able to stretch it just a little bit farther.
Kenneth McCullough kind of fell back a little bit too. They're going to reset here though. Everybody's going to reset. Chavez, Sprinkle, Wood, all these guys running back here, 10th on back. Oh, they're going to have brand new shoes. They're going to feel good as Matthew Wood in the wall just a little bit. He is not liking his car, Mike. Or his truck.
Not at all. Not anything about it right now. I mean, he's taking it as high as he can get it, try to get some grip. Just doesn't hurt as bad if you hit the wall. Oh, there he is again. I mean, just over and over, a little, tight, snappy, all of a sudden.
Not liking it at all. Oh, he's stuck to the high side. He can't do anything on the bottom.
He's got that Richard Petty line, because if he does hit the wall, he's not going to hit it near as hard when you're close.
Yeah. That's exactly right there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, normally when I hit it, I'm all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what most folks, but he's so tight to it, if he just scrapes it, he may lose a little speed, but he's not going to get, kill his truck in the process.
Stephen Miles looked to take the lead there from Ray. He's closed up.
Yeah, those two have pulled out. Those two have pulled out about a second and a half over Tristan Bruce. This might be for the lead. Yeah, it is for the lead.
Yeah, it's for the lead. Yeah, tonight is Miles' night. Tonight's the night. He's been strong here, Charlotte. Oh, and there goes Keith Haley coming back out on track, so they couldn't make it. Could not make it. Okay,
so they're only going to have 5 laps on their tires. He is a lap down now, so he'll have to get the lucky dog. He will not be able to, assume the lead unless he can beat him to the line. Well, he won't beat him to the line, I don't think. He might, but we'll see. The new tires, if he can get past them, get back on the lead lap, then he can stay out. He can assume the lead when these guys all pit.
Yep, he should be able to pass him easily here. Yes, he's already underneath the 7 right now. Oh, Tristan Bruce dropping back. Yeah, he should be able to. Oh yeah, he's going to make the pass happen. Let's get back up here and look at Tristan Bruce as he kind of dropped back a little bit.
Probably starting to feel the effects.
Oh yeah, the 48. Now Max Dinda to the outside. Jeff Burke taking the spot away as well. 48 pinching him down. That's not going to work.
No, I won't think I'd want to do that right now.
No,
everybody's
sir.
loose. Oh my God, he's loose.
No, you definitely don't want to pitch a truck down on that very bottom. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, he could easily take you out.
And Heath Haley back on the lead lap. It looked, no, maybe not. No, he's not. Haley's still 1 lap down. So he went 2 laps down grabbing tires on pit road.
Yeah, so he has to catch Flanagan and Cofield. And
Not
this
gonna
is
happen.
the last. No, I don't think so.
As soon as Ray comes across the start-finish line here, we're going to go into a caution, competition caution tonight. This is exactly halfway, and there it is. Caution will wave. What's going on, Hubert Johnson? Oh, Adam and Mike killing it. I don't know about all that.
I hope so. We're trying real hard anyway.
I'm just a button pusher. Mike's the one making all the good calls out here.
I'm not sure about that, bud.
So, 4th caution of the night, and this is the competition caution halfway. I've seen some of these drivers just take 1 set of tires, so they should have 3 sets left. I know Ray, Miles, Merck, Dinda, Bruce, these guys are taking tires, but some of these other guys that really want those tires are drivers like Wood, Lee, McCullough Jr., Casey Sprinkle. Those guys, they've got to get tires. They're hurting.
Yeah, you see Flanagan, he's going to get his lucky dog.
I guarantee everybody's going to be back on a level playing field here after this caution. Oh yeah, there goes Merck with the right sides up. And let's see what Wood saying, please give me them new Goodyears. I can't take it. The poor guy.
He needs sticky.
Oh man, that poor guy was, he was a struggle bus.
I know I don't think I've ever seen anybody take that high of a line around here, but I know that's what he was doing. If he lost it, he wasn't going to tear his truck up.
Yep. Looks like Ray's going to win the battle off of pit road and the 7 of Miles. So they're going to exit pit road as they entered in the exact same order. At least the top 5.
Well, so it works out when it's all said and done that the guys that ran long kind of got hurt by it, it seems. They didn't really gain, they didn't gain anything. They lost mostly. And then, I don't know. I just feel bad for Haley. I don't understand the strategy there. Or maybe he just forgot that it was 75% fuel, didn't realize it till it was too late.
Yeah. Well, he's in the 20th position and still 1 lap down, unfortunately. The guy was fast, but now he has got to dig himself out of a hole, and he's got 70 laps to do it.
I mean, there's plenty of time with a couple more cautions, but we saw once these guys get spread out, long runs can happen.
And let's see, lights on the pace truck should be off, so we're going side by side again.
A lot of fast drivers back toward that, 13, 14, 15, 16th position. So these guys up front are going to have to be on their ball game here. This is going to get wild, woolly, nasty, whatever they got to get here in a minute.
All right, folks, as they come down the back stretch, we're going to do a crank it up here to start off the second half of this race. So as they cross the start-finish line, the comms will go silent, and we're going to enjoy the sound of beautiful ponies roaring underneath these hoods. Wow, how about that? Holy moly. That's what I'm talking about.
Sweet music, my friend. Sweet music.
Oh, I love it. Nothing about horsepower is bad here, as we've got Max Dinda looking to take the second spot away on the high side of the 7 of Stephen Miles. Ooh, I don't know. It's going to be a tough challenge here for the 48 to make it happen on the high side.
Yeah, early in the run, it definitely will be. Merc going to try the same thing on Kenny Reel, though.
Oh, Casey Sprinkle.
Oh, somebody out there.
Casey Sprinkle decides he wants to take the Roval.
Took the short way, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, back at it and battling the 12 for position. He not wasting any time. But check this guy out right here, Daniel Buckingham. Finally made it back on the lead lap, got his damage fixed, and is now finding himself in 12th here as he's following Matt Lee up through the field.
Yeah, he's had a great comeback. Whoa, Matthew David, way up high again. I don't know if that was aero or if that's just where he likes to run right now, but wow, that was close to contact.
There is no telling here about what Matthew Wood decides he wants to do. He may have found something running up there. Yeah, see, he's back up there again. Going with or not, I guess.
Yeah, clean air, clean air. I think that's what he's looking for. But a lot of guys loose.
And the 05 underneath him here. That's Joshua McCullough.
Oh, Ethan.
Oh, Ethan Eckert putting it in there.
Oh, Ethan.
This is not the first time he's been 3 wide in the middle. And
no, sir.
Not going to be the last. Hey, holding steady, though, and making passes.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great move right there. Able to hold on. That always gets the heart pumping a little bit.
Yeah, a little ballsy for sure.
Yeah.
As he's battling Kenny Reel here. Moving up through the field, though, Ethan Eckert now finding himself up in the 7th place. As we go up front and off the back. Look at this, Jeff Burke getting into the 7. The 7 going up high. How about that coverage there?
Fast. Yeah, that's perfect timing. We expected that.
The 7, I promise you, the 7 of Miles is not going to be happy about that.
No, I don't think Merck meant to. He just sent it just a little hot, drifted up, but wow.
But I do have Jeff Merck winning this race. And he is getting to the back bumper, the 88 of Malik Ray right now.
Yeah, Carson 7LZ out there in the chat says, let's go Merck as well.
Not a bad choice. Oh, now looking low, the 88. Decides he wants to run the middle lane. That's really going to help out the 60. Ooh, man, they're all mixing it up back here. I don't know what to look at. Matt Lee now
Oh,
Moving
Ethan
up
again,
and-
3 wide in the middle.
Ethan Ecker back in the middle again. Kenny Reel all the way on the bottom and down below the white line. Oh, Ethan Ecker going up the track into Matt Wood. As we got
Cleared
a new leader
himself.
here. Jeff Merck driving up the track a little bit. Malik Ray now battling back to the outside. Ray with the momentum. And he's going to clear the 60. Now the 7 back to the outside of the 60. What's going to happen here? We may forgive, but we won't forget. The 7 of Stephen Miles clears the 60 once again, moves it back up into second place. Ooh, and Max Dyna gets to the rear bumper of the 60. A lot to talk about here.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Just shove him deep in the corner and make the pass. That's what we're trying to do.
Matt Lee now back up here, battling once again. I knew once these guys got some new shoes. Oh, man. The 60 moves down on Max Dyna. And here comes Ethan Ecker. Oh,
if you're
Ethan
not
Ecker,
doing this, folks.
3 wide on the bottom again.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, this is not going to end well, folks. Not going to end well. Get ready for a caution. Look.
Now, Wood had a huge run right there.
And Wood would have put him 4 wide here if he could have. And he still might. Oh, Ethan Eckert loose. He's sideways coming off the turn number 2.
Yeah, Ariel playing tricks with him a little bit. What racing? My goodness. I mean, if you want some action, folks, we got it right here. It's amazing they made it out of that situation.
And it looks like things are, I would say, calming down, but they have not been calm except for that one long run we had of about 50 laps.
Yeah, I'm amazed they got through that last 5-6 laps the way that was shaking out.
Ethan Eckert looking low
bottom.
again. Matt Lee taking over the 3rd spot, getting around Jeff Burke. And running the high side. You really don't. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's just incredible racing right here. As soon as someone makes an itty-bitty mistake, 4 trucks jump on them. I mean, it's incredible racing.
Absolutely. If you know, these guys got some new shoes here, fresh rubber, so you really don't know. Now that everybody's on the level playing field again, and the laps start happening, you're really going to see who brought what. We still have not, we've yet to see that this race. You know, a lot of people's been on a couple of different strategies here, but now I think we're about to see it. Who brought what at the end of this thing?
No, I agree with you right there. We haven't got to see a nice long run. We're already about 15 laps into this run, so everything getting, you know, spread out a little bit. And you're right. We're going to find out who brought what.
Kenny Reel looking to the inside of Ethan Eckert. Not going to be able to do anything with him here. Falling back. Max Dyna staying ahead of the 12 right now. Matthew Wood up here in 6th place. I knew he'd find his way back up here as he's looking underneath the 3 here, Tristan Bruce. And perhaps underneath Jeff Merck as well.
Yeah, these 3 very familiar with each other alongside with the 04. So they trust each other as far as they can anyway.
Jeff Merck running about a half lane off the bottom. That essentially does help out Matthew Wood. Keeps him up in the running gears. He's still side by side with Tristan Bruce. I'm liking what I'm seeing here as Matt Lee. We have yet to see what Matt Lee has brought today. But Mike, looks like we're seeing it right now as he's battling the 7 for the 2nd position.
Yeah, we're seeing a little side. Oh, my, whoo, chop a nose, my friend. Wow.
Whew.
All right. Now that's going to push them both up the track, but that was quite a nose chopper.
Yeah, the 4 lost all his aero, and look at this. Now it's brought him back off the back bumper of the 7 and into a hornet's nest, so to speak. 3 wide here on the high side.
That's why I was talking about one tiny mistake, and it wasn't even his mistake. It was just a huge nose chop, and he lifted off for a second. He had 3 trucks all around him within just moments. So that's the kind of racing we're getting tonight.
Well, you know what? In another league that I broadcast, it is race how you want to be raced. Race how you, or get raced how you race them how you get raced. How about that?
Well, that's what it'll be here. I will guarantee you if he gets back up to the 7, you'll find out. I'd almost put the money on that one.
Well, now he's got to battle all the way back up there. The 60 of Jeff Mert goes down the track, takes all the air away from the 04. The 04 has no chance but to go up the track a little bit, as he is still getting freight trained.
Yeah, just one itty bitty mistake. He had the momentum. He's going to go for 2nd place. Now he's about to fall down into 10th.
And there he is, 10th. Kenny Rill now looking low. That's going to put him down into 11th. Oh, Jeff Mert. Oh, they're 4 wide here. 3 wide now.
Yeah, Mert, Sprinkle, Eckert.
Sprinkle in the mix. Eckert on the bottom. Well, at least Eckert's not. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, easy on the pusher.
The 48's loose. And in the wall. Oh, that's not going to end well. The 48 sideways. McCullough, Merck.
That's a bad push all the way into the corner that caused that.
Don't worry, folks. Let's take a breath. And we're going to see what happened here from the chopper cam. We're going to look here on Max Stein to...
Yeah, I think Mert got him jacked up into the corner.
Ooh, yep.
Ooh,
up in the wall, and around he goes.
Yeah, right before that, down the straight, I think Mert got him jacked up a little bit. He just was not able to get us slowed down enough.
We're going to look here at Merck. Yes, Merck sent him down in the corner. Casey Sprinkle finished him off. And the poor 05 had nowhere to go, man.
Yeah.
He is the loser of that situation, no doubt about it. I think he probably got some of the most of the damage. As that is, who is that? Yeah, the 05 of Joshua McCullough.
Well, I'm amazed we made it that far, Adam. I'm absolutely amazed the way the racing has been. There is no give and take. It's just take.
Well, I can't say I'm not happy about this caution, because it allows us to breathe. I need to breathe.
Yeah, it was just some incredible racing.
Very, very stressful. I mean, we had battles all over the track there. I mean, battle for the lead and 5th place and 10th place. And we got some tires going on, so we're going to get reset here. Do it again.
Yeah, that should leave everybody with one set. We'll have about 40 to go at the restart, give or take. 40, 41. So they'll have to use them again unless we get a rash of cautions, which we just pray we don't. But these restarts are going to be absolutely insane.
I'm seeing everybody took tires here. Everyone.
Yeah, they saw the importance of that the first time.
And look at Matthew Wood here. Has finally reset, finds itself in the 4th place with some fresh tires, and they can make it all the way from here if they have a nice long green flag run.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not exactly sure on the fuel how far you can go. We're going to have about, when you figure this all in with the caution laps, we'll have about 41, 42 to go when they take the green. Oh, boy, I don't know. I just don't know.
Take a look here at our drivers on the driver cams. Matthew Cummins, Brandon Broadfoot, and Matt Wood.
Matthew
currently
Wood,
running.
can you make it? You're listening. You know you're watching. Can you make it from here? Thumbs up. Oh, he's not watching.
It looks like we're going green next stop by. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think they can make it 40 laps, 42 laps, something like that. Oh, that's easy.
75% fuel. I don't know. Well, what do you think about the San Diego thing? You been keeping track of that at all? Watching the guys taking practice laps, taking the jump off into the curve there?
You know, I've watched a little bit of it. Now, I do think it's a novelty race. I really do. I mean, who doesn't want to race? Who doesn't want to race at a base? But am I a fan? No.
Yeah, me neither. My son, I've spent some time out of Coronado. He was stationed out there. It's so skinny and old roads. I mean, like you said, novelty of racing directly into an aircraft carrier. That's cool. That is definitely cool, but so bumpy with jump and everything else involved.
Yeah, I don't know how NASCAR landed that gig, but let's not do that again.
I'm with you. I get it. 250th anniversary as we get ready to go to green.
That's true. That's true. All right, here we go. Ray, Bruce, lead them to the green. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Is it going to be as chaotic as it was before, Mike, or are we going to get settled in? That's the question.
Nah, I think we'll see chaos from here to the end. These restarts, you got to get what you can get. If you can get, and take the air away from other opponents, you got to go do it. Super impressed with the 7 truck tonight. He is just there time after time after time. I'm very impressed with Stephen Miles tonight.
Yes, he is. I'm very happy with Stephen Miles as well. As we look off the back here, we're going to see Eckert and Sprinkle battling side by side. And Matt Lee doing Matt Lee things on the high side. Up there all by his lonesome. Making passes happen.
Oh, yeah, that high side is starting to, work its way in and get more rubber on the bottom. But Casey Sprinkle there, a little bit, he was trying to hook the bottom. He got to the right front down there, and he was still able to keep his momentum. That's a couple times he could have lost it, and he didn't.
As we're looking at track temp right now, Mike, 100 degrees. So it's still pretty crispy outside, but it's a little bit cooler than it has been.
Yeah, not too bad. I don't think they'll have, too much effects with 100 degrees. They'll be used to it by now anyway. But I haven't seen, other than long runs, I haven't seen a lot of guys snapping loose, which you do see in turn 1 a lot on cold tires. But everyone doing a good job. Here comes Broadfoot on the high side.
Yeah, looking good. Moving up into 5th place here. Now, he is tied 5th in the points. So, him and Jeff Merck tied. So this is going to be a nice little run if he can finish it off.
And last little incident dropped Merck down to 12th. We don't know exactly how much damage. He didn't get a lot. He was able to get a woe down, but he's going to have to work his way back up here in the last 40 laps. Well, 39.
Oh, Brandon Broadfoot just ran the fastest lap of the race here, 30.62. Pretty good as Matthew Wood falls to 10th. Restarted in the 4th position and falls all the way back to 10th place here. Maybe he is trying to either save just a little bit of fuel here, or if they have a long run, maybe he's going to have some tires left.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's doing. I don't know about the fuel conservation, but he's definitely trying to save tires. Just see him rolling the bottom. We've seen him run the top all day long. He's going to roll the bottom now, save a little tire, try to make the run in the last 20 laps.
Yeah, he's 3/10 off the pace. So I would say, yes, he is trying to save a little bit of tire here.
Yeah, Malik not able to get away from Stephen Miles or Tristan Bruce right now. I mean, those 3 are within 3/10. All, blanket right over the top. We start to see the 03 making his way back up. We saw the speed in that machine early. Not going to talk about him. There goes the curse.
Man, how
2
about
weeks in a
that?
row.
Now that's a save, baby. That's a save. And get right back on the racing surface and let's get going. I mean,
I mean, that sucks for him. I had to bring it up. There it was. I am notorious for the commentator curse.
yeah, Malik Ray not really able to pull away from the 7 and the 3 and the 04s back there as well. Tristan Bruce doing some phenomenal driving here.
Second place man in the points.
Yeah, he's been up there all night, up in the top 5. Just really showing us what he's got. But check this out, Brandon Broadfoot in 5th. He's got, who's that, Carson Freeman behind him.
And Carson played his strategy. I wasn't sure it was the right play, but it's starting to work out for him real well.
As he takes a spot away from the 22, puts himself up into the 5th position.
Merck already back up to 8th, so he has got speed left in his truck. He's making his way through.
Slowly but surely. I don't know who Shirley is, but she's slowly coming up there. Looking
He's
good.
got Falkingham right with him.
And who's that behind him there? Looks like Ed Osborne in 10th. So not a bad run for him as well.
Yeah, another good run for Ed. Like I said, he's on the cut line of 12. That's how many they're going to take into the chase. And he is 12th right now. Good run for him. Gets me points as he can. He's another Nazar guy that's been with us since COVID, probably since we started the league. We appreciate it every week.
Yeah, he seems like a good, courteous driver too.
Yeah, he is. He's always been clean. He tries to race clean. It may cost him at points, but he's a clean driver.
To the outside he goes here of the 39 of Falkingham. And he's going to get clear here. It's going to put him up at the 9th position as Ethan Eckert. Looking to the inside here to 33 of Matthew Cummins. And Matthew Wood back there as well.
I don't know if Wood is conserving this much or if he's got an issue. I'm not sure. It's kind of odd to see this happen.
30 laps to go here. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he's 5 seconds from the leader. I don't know if he could reel that much. Oh, into the wall goes Cummins. But I don't know if he could reel that much back in.
He's running 32s right now. He is literally a half a second slower each lap than the leaders. Oh, we got a driver here off track, Joshua McCullough. And had stopped on the track and jumped to pit road.
Now there we go. Yeah, it's a super penalty if you stop on the track and cause a caution. Here's Matthew Lee finally making his way up into 2nd.
Malik Ray loose as Matt Lee gets to the rear bumper of the 88. I tell you, I'm a sucker for green trucks. I do like a green truck. Actually, I like a green paint scheme.
Me too, to a point. It seemed like I never run one, but they do look good. The lime green look good.
Malik Ray's got the 4 all over the back of him.
Yeah, it's spectacularly good racing up front. Everybody trying to situate themselves for the last 27 laps of this race. You see Malik, he can roll the center just a bit better than Lee, but that, of course, that's the arrow effect. So Matt, don't count. There we go. He's going to have to find somewhere to run where Malik is not taking his air away, but you can see Malik, he's using the mirror, and he's going to take the air away every corner.
Yes, he is. He is mirror driving for sure, and you've got to. We got 27 laps to go here, Mike. He's got to go where the 04 is. Now it's going to make him a little loose.
Dined in the wall.
Oop, yep, dined in the wall. Now it's going to make Malik a little loose here, but nothing he can't overcome.
Yeah, little game of chicken here. Somebody's got to find some clean air back there, or something, or Malik's going to run away with it here. They're going to have to figure out how to get where he's not to make time.
Yeah, about
there you go.
Yeah, about a tenth slower. The 04 is to the 88.
And you can see his truck just not great in the center of the corner. It's real good all the way around, just the center of the corner, costing him that tenth and a half every time. It's not quite enough for Tristan Bruce to get by yet.
Last lap, Tristan Bruce, the fastest of the top three. And Casey Sprinkle, fastest on track.
Yeah, I think Tristan Bruce would have something for the leader here if he can get past Matt, but they're both going for it.
Too tough right now with these tires the way they are.
Yeah, Tristan able to run a little bit of a diamond in a corner, which usually gives you that great runoff, but Matthew able to keep the momentum up just a little better. You see him go up and then come right back to the bottom, Tristan Bruce I'm speaking of, and that's usually the fast line, but as you said, Casey Sprinkle is picking him up, putting him down pretty good. He had to make a pass. He lost a little time there, but he's putting him down pretty good.
Somewhat clean air there for Tristan Bruce in 3 and 4. It's going to allow him to close up just a little bit on the 04. And will he do it again? Yeah, he's going to run the higher side, middle this time. Would have turned down. Oh, yeah, this is going to close up on the back of the 4 here.
Yeah, as soon as he comes down, though, that air gets taken away. It shoots him up the track just a little bit. But if these guys battle for any amount of time at all, Malik Ray is going to run away. So they got to have a battle plan together here to try to get to the rear end of Malik.
Ooh, that killed him.
Yeah, tight.
Just not able to open up that exit. That really hurt Tristan there.
Yes, sir.
Matt Lee now 7/10
at the wrong time.
See where Casey Sprinkle is right now. In the 4th position here. He's almost to the back of the 3.
Yeah, he's putting down a really good lap time for being stuck in the traffic. He's running almost identical lap times to the leader.
Regardless, he's faster than the 2 he's chasing down right now. The 04 and the 3. He's faster than both those guys. Lap after lap, it seems.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're just watching telemetry, folks. Sorry, we're looking over, we're seeing the scoring. And he is, he's half a tenth about every lap on the 2 guys in front of him. But Broadfoot, able to continue up there on that high side. He's continuing to bring himself forward with that momentum.
Yeah, having a nice run as well. That 22 machine. It's not about winning here in the Synergy Elite Truck Series. It's about finishing great every single week, putting yourself well up in those points, keeping yourself away from that bubble to be cut. So I think he's doing a fantastic job right now.
Oh yeah, we're starting to see the experience of Malik Ray, paying off here. He ran a 67 that time. So Tristan Bruce a little quicker, but the lap before he was a tenth and a half faster. He's got a little gap to play with now. He's up to a 2nd lead over Matt Lee. So these guys are going to have to figure it out real quick as the laps are closing down. We got 18 to go.
Well, Casey Sprinkle now, I think he's going to start making a pass here. He's actually moved up to the high side now.
Well, Malik in clean air against these guys in the dirty air. That's just about a mismatch.
They're going to need a caution. If they're going to catch him now, either Casey Sprinkle needs to go ahead and try to get around these guys as he's running the high side now, so he does have some momentum. Just, they're so even here on tires and speed, it's just hard to make a pass.
Absolutely.
These drivers are just so good. Now Casey
Now,
Sprinkle.
he might be able to get him this time.
Well, he's going to have to pinch him down right here. Pinch him down on entry and then go up track a little bit on the higher side. Oh yeah, he's got some good momentum, and he's going to clear him now, moves himself up into third, and then there was one left to put him up into second.
That's it. And like I said, if these guys are mirror driving, they're costing themselves. They need to be getting going because they're losing. Well, they lost 2/10 to the leader that time.
Yeah, almost a second and a half now. Malik Ray is gone. Matt Lee has got, Matt Lee a little loose there in the center. And now here comes Tristan Bruce back to the inside of the 59. This is not what you want.
Oh, goodness. Yeah,
Man.
I think they decided, hell, we're not going to catch Malik. Let's see if we can get another spot.
Yeah, but Bruce a little bit tight there in the entry of 3 and 4. Couldn't make the pass happen. Casey Sprinkle now trying that high side again. He may try to do something with the
They got really loose off exit, but I thought maybe he tried to. I thought maybe he switched it up that time.
Oh, down pit road, Casey Sprinkle.
Fuel? No way. Told you that was a possibility, folks.
I'm interested. Well, seeing how he's the first one down, he may try to short pit these guys. Well, I know he is.
You see Malik. Is he going to go around? Okay. We're going to have to wait and see, folks, on this fuel situation. There's 75% capacity tonight, so I don't think any of these guys can make it.
Brandon Broadfoot down pit road. Stephen Miles dropped way back here. Now, here's the thing.
Matthew David Wood.
He's been running a half a second slower than these leaders. Has he saved enough or has he not?
Well, that's going to be that's what we're going to find out here just soon, because now we see the strategy play. We weren't sure, now we know. So what does that say for Malik? He probably can't make it either, I wouldn't think.
Probably not.
So he's trying to stretch as far as he can stretch it. Get the lead as big as he can before he comes down.
But I'm just wondering, Matthew David Wood has not had any damage to speak of that I've seen or have seen him repair. So with them running a half a second back here in the back of the pack, either he's slow or he's being slow intentionally to save fuel.
Yeah, I'm going to say the second is probably what we wondered about it, right? Is he saving tires?
Yeah.
Is he saving fuel? I think we're getting our answer. There's Merck on pit road.
And Keith Haley. So Malik Ray still in the lead right now with 11 laps. Oh, he's coming down pit road. Ooh, and slowing it down.
Coming in hot.
Matt Lee now taking the lead.
Okay, Merck back on track, splash and go for Jeff Merck. Well, this does play in the hands of Wood. If this is the story, he would have better tires. He's not abusing them as bad. And if he's got enough fuel, he should be able to run them down.
Well, now it's up in the 7th position here.
Ed Osborne.
If he has to pit, the strategy wasn't good at all.
No,
Now,
100%. I
yeah.
agree.
If he can make it, oh man, that's a good strategy call for sure. As Jeff Merck back there 3 wide with Tristan Bruce and looks like Stephen Miles.
Yeah, and he only got a splash and go, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, hard in the wall.
That's not going to help him.
Jeff Merck hard in the wall. The truck came off the ground. No
About
caution,
making their
baby.
way by.
No caution. No caution. Let's not have a caution. All right, he's below the racing surface here.
Now, I want to see if this plays out for Matthew David Wood.
Well, currently in the 7th position here, and I know these guys in front of him's got a pit here because they were running pretty fast.
Let's see, he's got a good gap between the guys that pitted, so they're 21 seconds behind him.
Yes.
We'll just have to wait and see.
And
Very,
he's
very interesting.
5.7 seconds from the lead from Matt Lee.
Yeah, so anybody that pits they're getting left in the dust right here toward the end.
Matt
Well,
Lee's
we
still on
wondered about
track.
it, Adam.
Yeah, we as soon as we saw him start here in 4th place and fall back to 14th or so, we knew something was wrong.
Well, and Daniel Folkingham's just rode back there in the back with them the entire time, so he may also have the advantage here.
Falkingham got some damage there with, I want to say that was Ethan Eckert. I'm not sure who that was.
All right, MDW passed Folkingham.
Yep, that's going to put him up into 4th position here.
He's just been running the same lap time, lap after lap after lap.
Falkingham now back underneath.
We are down to 5 to go.
I don't think Lee, Miles, or Real can make it.
Maybe very, very interesting.
Maybe Real can make it.
Well, maybe we know now why Malik was able to drive out to a 2-second lead.
That's true. Will Matt Lee be able to make it here? 4 laps to go this time by.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff. And Kenny Reel's closing the gap in a hurry, so
Yes,
Matthew Lee's got to be in fuel conservation mode. 2 seconds is the gap.
Yeah, Kenny Reel picked up 0.4 of a second in 1 lap. He is on the move. Reel must think he can make it. Now 1.9 seconds back.
Well, Stephen Miles has made his way around Matthew David Wood, so he is in, I'm sure, complete conservation mode at this moment.
Kenny Reel now 1.3 seconds back. Matt Lee, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it.
3 to go at the line, and he's got a 1.3 second lead over Kenny Reel. Falkingham is reeling him in. Matthew Wood is reeling him in. Down to a second.
Oh yeah, he's clutching big time here. White flag, out of fuel. The leader is out of fuel.
Oh no.
Kenny Reel now taking over the lead. White flag in the air. One more time around here. Is Kenny Reel going to battle Daniel Falkingham here for the lead?
Loose off 2. That ought to get Falkingham a run. Here comes Matthew David Wood as well.
Coming out of turn 4, it's going to be Kenny Reel winning here tonight at Charlotte for the Queen City 200. Wow.
Oh, crazy strategies, man.
What an awesome race from beginning to end. I loved it.
Yeah, fantastic race. And congratulations to Kenny Reel. I mean, played the strategy game perfectly. And, you know, you can see Matthew Lee, he tried his best.
Great race.
What'd you think about that in the chat, folks? That's pretty damn good racing right there.
I'm super proud of these guys tonight.
Did we go the last 70 laps with no caution?
Pretty much.
Great racing. Let's give us a burnout, Kenny. Come on now. Oh, he's just going to grab the flag, I guess.
I don't think he's got any fuel left to do a burnout, Mike.
Very well may be. Crazy strategies. Great racing all the way through. We just thought this was a done deal, and then pit stop started.
All right, well, since that's that, let's take a look here at our finish results for tonight's race. Kenny Rill led 2 laps, and it was the last 2 of the race as Matt Lee ran out of fuel. Daniel Falkingham finishing in second, Matt Wood in third. Very nice fuel strategy runs by those top 3 drivers. Stephen Miles fourth, Malik Ray in fifth, Tristan Bruce 6th, Casey Sprinkle 7th, Carson Freeman in 8th with Ethan Eckert 9th, and Brandon Broadfoot in 10th place. Ed Osborne finishing 11th, Matt Lee 12th, Keith Haley in 13th, Kenneth McCullough Jr. 14th, Jeff Burke 15th, Matthew Cummins in 16th, David Flanagan 17th, Jonathan Cofield at 18th, Max Steinda 19th, and Trevor Aswarnot in 20th. Malik Ray with the pole. Brandon Broadfoot the fastest lap of the race, 30.621. Malik Ray led 89 of the 140 laps tonight. And Kenny Rill, hard charger, and the winner of 14 spots from where he started, and only 5 cautions for 13 laps, and 6 green flag lead changes by 6 different drivers. So all in all, a pretty dang good night. Let's get into the broadcast booth here. And let's see, who do we have here finishing third?
Matthew David Wood, he is with us.
There we go, Matt Wood. How we doing, buddy? Great finish.
I'm doing all right. That was quite a bit of fun for me.
Oh, no doubt about it. You fought all night long, and then, you restarted there in 4th. You dropped back to between 12th and 14th, and Mike and I was talking. We're like, man, he's saving fuel. He's got to. He's a half a second off the leader each and every lap, and man, oh man, did you save that fuel.
I saved, and obviously it wasn't good enough, so I was... I knew me and Kenny were going to save, and I kept having guys that weren't saving, pinching us and, side drafting us and pulling us back, and I'm just trying to save and watch the truck race at the same time. I think if I would have actually done a decent job of not watching the truck race, I think I would have had a better shot, and almost got fault there and tried to go to the bottom, and just didn't have big enough of a run, but Kenny played it perfect. I just wish we could have got a 1-2, but of course, just need to do a better job at that. Just trying to get better around these guys, and I knew once it was close with the new fuel calculator, I knew we were going to be able to make it, but I didn't know how exactly close it was going to be, but I thought we were going to be able to, so us through at the front, just a great job as always, but again, I just got to do better.
Man, I think you did plenty good. Definitely enjoyed watching you on track, and Mike said that you were going to be a guy to watch each and every week, and man, you have not disappointed since you've started racing here.
No, again, it's just it's fun to be out here, I guess, especially against the guys that I'm around, the JSR and you guys for the broadcast, everybody who puts this league on, Brandon and everybody, but I got to thank Outlier Speed Co. We have a great setup this week for Qualcomm. So hopefully we can go out and get a win in McConey's race tomorrow. But thank the Lord for the opportunity, and thank Him for sending Jesus Christ for us. And we'll go to next week and hopefully try to do better.
Absolutely, man. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on your third place finish, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Why don't you lead this one off there, Mike?
All right, and Daniel Falkingham coming in second place 2 weeks in a row. Daniel, we saw you back there in the pack, saving fuel. Was it just the case you couldn't go exactly when you wanted to go? It was just maximum save at that point?
Yeah, I was looking at the amount of laps left, and I was wondering like if fuel was going to come into it, because like that we haven't done a run that long up to that point. So I was just curious like what the fuel was going to look like. So we decided to top off on the last caution because I had to fix damage from the previous caution, or from the previous, because I got into somebody, which gave me some more wheel damage, and it didn't bring out a caution. So when I got that caution, I fixed all my damage, and I was in the back anyway, so I came to top off on fuel, just in case it turned into a fuel mileage race, and it did. And we were in the winning spot, and then Ethan and I got together, which put us behind Kenny, which was doing a lot of saving behind us too. But yeah, I just felt like this was another race I threw away because I had the fuel to make it. But once Ethan and I get together, I had to burn some of my fuel to even catch back up to Kenny. And Kenny was already, he didn't really need to do much because he could push when I was trying to push. But he had better fuel than me with how much pushing I had to do to even try to get back up to him after I lost the track position when Ethan and I got together. So yeah, definitely that was a race that was thrown away by me once again. Hate to see it, but at the end of the day, considering the race we had where we got wrecked twice, once by netcode and another time by someone sliding up into me and giving me like 3 minutes of damage total this whole race, I am not going to complain about a second. But knowing that the win was right there and we were in the spot, stings a little bit even more.
That's understood, Daniel. I feel you there. I got to ask one question with this little Friday night thing we put together. I mean, with the talent you normally race against, how would you put the top runners in here up against something like that? I mean, I'm pretty surprised they're able to run as well as they do with you and Malik.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like the skill gap is definitely like much wider than like what it is like in like the pro level stuff. But I mean, with it being in the trucks, like I feel like it's a vehicle that everyone really knows really well. So definitely it provides some really good racing because you saw like all of us up there. I really never got to race for the lead even once because I had so many issues because I had a wheel disconnection that sent me back to the back of the pack. And like I said, I got wrecked by netcode, had another incident, so I really didn't get to race with much anybody tonight, it felt like. Right. But definitely, like I mean, the competition here is very stout, and as the season goes on, we should have a very good championship run. So yeah, definitely some very good competition. And when you put out a decent vehicle that everyone knows how to drive on tracks like this, I think we'll always put on really good shows. So definitely got a stout field out here.
Well, I know you're not happy with second, but great finish, my guy, and give the shout out you need to give, man.
Yeah, I just gotta thank Brandon and his crew for putting this on. I gotta thank you guys broadcasting. Shout out there when we came out of race each and every week, and I want to apologize to Ethan there that I got into there with like 5 to go or something like that. I know I kind of killed his race. He still got 9th out of it, but I pretty much killed his truck. So and he had the fuel to make it, I think. So I want to apologize to him, and yeah, that's what I did. Shout out to you guys again for broadcasting, and shout out to everyone watching.
No, we appreciate it, Daniel. We'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you, boys.
And we'll bring the winner in here for you, Adam. Kenny Reel in the 11 truck.
Kenny, man, great fuel strategy run there, saving at the end and pulling off the number 1 spot.
Appreciate it.
I mean, at what point did you realize you had enough fuel? Was it like, did you just think you didn't have enough the whole run, or like the last couple of laps?
Well, when that last caution came out and everybody pit, one of my teammates, MDW, said something about he was going to save fuel. So I looked at the fuel, noticed that we could make it. I thought we could make it just in a draft without clutching. Then I asked him if he was clutching because he was in front of me and a lot slower. And he said, yeah. So then I backed it down and started clutching every corner. And with 10 to go, I noticed I was half a lap to the good and noticed we were running down pretty much everybody in front, people that were pitting that didn't save. And I know when that happened with Falkingham and Ethan in front of me. I ended up getting past Miles, and then Falkenham started pushing a little bit, getting to me, and so when he started pushing up to me, and he got within like 2 or 3 tenths of me, the lap before the last, going into 3, that's when I just decided to use that half a lap of fuel to push and get back away from him, because I knew he had to burn a little bit more fuel to push to get back up to me, and yeah, it ended up working, so I'll take it.
Absolutely, man. Well, this is definitely going to help you out in the points, and we won't keep you. We'll get you down there to celebrate, and if you got any shout-outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, just a shout out to all my teammates over at Jack Shack. Great group of guys. Everybody puts on this league, and you guys for the broadcast.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, Kenny.
Thank you.
All right, Mike. Man, what'd you think of tonight's race? I know I loved it.
I thought it was real good. I mean, there was some super exciting moments. 3 wide action, almost 4 wide, guys holding it together. You know, a couple unfortunate incidents, but I mean, honestly, great racing all night. We did have one caution in that last 70 lap run, with the one that got, you know, Merck and a couple other guys involved there. But overall, just really great racing. It shows the talent level in this league right now.
Yes, it does. And, you know, I know there's an iRacing or an iRating gap in this league. I mean, I'm looking at, you know, Daniel Falkingham with a 7,700 iRating, Kenny Real with a 51, and, you know, you got Carson Freeman back there. You knew he was fast all night long. He's, you know, in the 2K mark. I mean, we've got plenty of iRating gap in here for it to be this competitive.
Well, as Daniel said there during the interview, it is a vehicle everybody likes to drive. They've all got their own little style, but you know, you can see the cream come to the front most of the time. But all this does is help these guys learn, and they're becoming more and more competitive, even over a 3-week stretch.
Absolutely, man. Well, next week we go to Watkins Glen, I do believe. Looking at the schedule here, Watkins Glen. It's going to be an awesome race. I do like that track. I like it in the trucks as well, but that's going to be it for tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the race tonight. Kenny Real won the race by saving fuel. Daniel Falkingham as well, and Matt Wood. Pretty cool seeing that fuel strategy come to play. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm the Glad Dad here with the one, the only Mike McKinnon, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.